Hey guys, and welcome back to today's MLB video play of the day. In today's video, we're going to talk about an interesting matchup over in the NL East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. For more of this pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button. Check out our NBA video play of the day over at our YouTube channel. And for more pick content in general, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll throw a link to down in the video description over at stumpthespread.com. You can access our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence premium plays. So heading into today's matchup, we have the Mets and Nationals. And coming into this series, I'm not going to lie, I didn't give the Mets much chance to pick up any wins in this series. And yet alone, the Mets have opened this series with two impressive wins against what was one of the hottest teams in baseball. While the Mets were coming into this series as the coldest team in baseball, you really couldn't have a different situation for both of these squads heading into this matchup. The Mets were ice cold. They couldn't win a game, and it seemed like the Nationals couldn't lose a game for about a 2-week stretch for each squad. And the Mets couldn't score any runs while Washington was putting up over 10 runs, it seems, every game that they were playing. It's obviously over in that Colorado series. The way they closed things out there was just very impressive for what's been one of the hottest hitting teams in baseball. But to the Mets' credit, they put all that behind themselves, and they've opened up this series with 2 wins. And now they're going to try to get their 3rd win here against the Nationals with Noah Syndergaard on the mound. I'm a little bit skeptical about Syndergaard coming to this matchup. He's had to have his start pushed back a number of days. He's been day-to-day with some bicep issues. Not 100% Syndergaard coming into this one. It'll be interesting to see how he fares on the mound today. I'm a little bit hesitant on what the Mets ace is going to be able to produce here against one of the best hitting teams in baseball, but if he feels like he's ready to go, he's going to give out there and give it the best shot he has. If things go wrong or if he runs into some uncomfortable situations with his arm, then he's going to come out immediately. The Mets don't want to chance anything with a guy that's as promising and talented as Noah Syndergaard. So that's something to keep in mind heading into this matchup. But the Mets right now standing 10-13 overall, which puts them 5.5 games back of Washington. Washington sitting atop the NL East with that 16-8 overall record. Hitting has largely been the issue for the Mets, especially during their losing streak. They rank 19th right now in baseball in runs scored, just 29th in batting average. Their pitching has definitely been carrying them more so, ranking 8th in baseball right now in earned run average, as well as 8th in quality starts. And then you have the Washington Nationals, who were just tearing things up. They couldn't lose. They even swept the Mets recently on the road. Their series prior to their series on the road against the Colorado Rockies came on the road against the Mets, where Washington was able to pick up 3 wins in that series. Washington has been hitting the lights out of the ball so far this season. They rank 1st in the majors in runs scored, 1st in batting average, 1st in on-base percentage, and 1st in slugging percentage. Obviously, very impressive numbers. Their pitching hasn't been quite as solid, and I shouldn't say that about the starting pitching staff. It's been more bullpen issues for the Nationals, but they do rank 26th right now in baseball in earned run average, but 1st in quality starts, which kind of gives you an idea of how solid the starting pitching staff has been for the Washington Nationals. It's just been their bullpen that has had some issues here and there along the way, but good enough to currently stand atop the NL East, 3.5 games clear of the 2nd place Philadelphia Phillies right now for Washington. In Washington today, they're going to be sending out a young guy of their own that they're pretty high on, 23-year-old right-hander Joe Ross on the year. Ross, not putting up quite the kind of numbers that he would have liked to. You have to give him somewhat of a pass, though, because he only has 2 starts, with one of them coming on the road against the Colorado Rockies. In his one start on a normal baseball field on the road against the Atlanta Braves, Ross was able to log 7 innings, giving up just 6 hits, 3 earned runs, as well as just 1 walk to 7 strikeouts. So in normal pitching circumstances, Ross looked pretty solid this year, and this is going to be his first start at home this season, and we like to see some pretty good numbers out of Joe Ross today, especially going against a New York offense that has been really inconsistent and one of the lesser performers in the NL East so far this season. So right now, heading into this one, the New York Mets are sitting as slight favorites in this one, in that about -110 to -120 range. We feel like Washington has a good shot at picking up this win on their home field as dogs. Washington has cooled off a bit in the last couple of games, but they're going to be hungry to get back on the winning side of things today. And for a team that was the hottest team in baseball and still the top offensive team in all of the majors, we still have a lot of confidence right now in this Washington squad. So being an underdog here on their home field against Noah Syndergaard, who is not at 100%, and it's been a while since his last start, not going to be pitching quite to his top peak performance more than likely. So we're going to go ahead and side with the home team here. Take the Washington Nationals as our MLB video play of the day. And again, guys, for more of this pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button. Check out our NBA video play of the day, and also check out our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description to access our daily free play and all of our top confidence premium bets over there at stumpthespread.com. So thanks for stopping on in for today's video, guys, and we hope to see you in the future. Bye.